everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Tonight, okay, don't hit the stand. Tonight we're going to get into Big Brother 24, episode 1. I thought it was a decent episode. I do have a few complaints and concerns that I'm going to address tonight. I want to know you all's opinion. Definitely get in the chat, get in the comments. I definitely changed my opinion about a few house guests, and we're going to go through that. And I'm definitely upset with my draft order. Like, I drafted all wrong. But the game just started. We still have, 81 more days to go. I might change my mind 81 different times. Who knows? But I'm just here to give y'all my opinion. I'm here to have a quick chat with y'all to see you all's opinion about episode 1. Let's get into it. It is Thursday night. I am not drinking anything for work tomorrow, but if you all got a nice cocktail, put it in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. I'm not against a nice, after work cocktail during the week. I'm never against that, but if you got a little cocktail, put it in the chat. Let me know what you're drinking. Tomorrow is payday. And when I tell you all, last payday, I went overboard. I went Afterpay crazy, Klarna crazy, PayPal paying for crazy. So your girl has been budgeting carefully. But I cannot wait till tomorrow to go pick up me some Stella Rosa so we can have a really good time tomorrow night with Ostella. We're going to go over All Stars 3, the final. And, congrats to Janae and Wes. I'm never hating on them. But we're going to get into detail on that tomorrow. The Challenge USA episode 1 tomorrow night on Ostella. We're going to get into that. And we're also, for the people who couldn't make it tonight, we're going to have a little debate tomorrow night about Big Brother 24. And I might have a few live feed updates that we could talk about. And so we're just going to have a jam-packed show tomorrow night. So I can't wait to get into that with you all. But tonight is Big Brother. I'm going to just start going castmate in a row as I have them uploaded and just let you know off rip a quick 30 seconds if my opinion about them changed or not. Put it in the chat really quick if your opinion about them changed or not. I have a little bit of live feeds updates from Twitter. I'm disappointed. I wanted to like some of you all, and I don't care if the tweets were from 19 years ago. I'm disappointed. Let's go through this. So, Jasmine. My opinion of Jasmine has not changed. I don't rock with her. She's not my vibe. Jasmine is not my vibe. I feel like, put it in the chat, put it in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. That country farmer, that might be how she grew up, but you can't be a press-on nail guru of the ATL where you can find somebody who does nails. You can find 3 or 4 people who does nails on every block in the ATL. You cannot be that big of a press-on nail mogul with that country backwoods, I don't understand what's going on, I'm just here to play with the pigs attitude. You got to be a boss bitch. I want to see boss bitch Jasmine, not stomp a mud hole in you. Because I feel like that's how they want her to be, kind of like Sam. They always, every season, have a really country person. I want to see boss bitch Jasmine. Now, from a little bit from the Twitter streets, I heard Jasmine ain't really rocking with the black girls, and I'm already upset. But I ain't seen it for myself, and Twitter has haters, but that's what the Twitter streets are saying. I'm going to skip over Marvin because he ain't there. Hey, Andrew. You are not late to the party or the live. I just started. I just got on house guest number 1, Jasmine. Paloma. My thoughts have not changed about Paloma. She hasn't really given me anything. Some people are saying she threw that competition night 1, but Paloma is still not on my fan favorite list, so I really don't care about her. Hey, Steph. Who's up next? Kyle. Kyle is who I thought he was, but I still like him. I still like Kyle. He is very handsome with those glasses off. Like I don't know if he need them to see. You should have got you some contacts or something. They got the disposable ones like I got. You plop them in for the day and you plop them out for the night. I got my glasses on right now because after work I took a little nap in my contacts and one of them was stuck to my. It is a nightmare. Sometimes contacts can be a nightmare, but Kyle is handsome with his glasses off. I like him. I think he's gonna get into some kind of showmance. But he's a goofball. That TikTok, you can definitely tell he's playing it up for the cameras. That would aggravate me in the house. But so far, Kyle is still on my good list, and I still like him. Paloma is problematic. Danielle will tell me in the comments. Paloma is not my vibe. But tell me what kind of problem she's being in the house. She reminds you of Jessica from BB21. Wait. Okay. My numbers are off. Is BB21 Jess and Cody? I feel like that was a little bit further past. I want to say 19 or 18. So Jessica from 21 is the plus size model girl who her game was atrocious. Like, girl, I like you and your little podcast you be doing on the YouTube, but your game on the Big Brother was atrocious. So if she's like Jessica, she's a floater. And I don't know where the problem lies because Jessica didn't do nothing in the game. Now, this is the one who my opinion has completely changed. I drafted her first last night with Charles. Was it last night? I don't forgot what night me and Charles drafted. It was Tuesday night. I drafted Taylor first. She got on here with her best Kenya Moore. I miss Michigan. I sell $18,000 suits with diamonds in them. I'm like, girl. And then I noticed that y'all peep game. Taylor looked like she ready to risk it all for Monte. Is it Monte? Monte and Marvin, it's going to confuse me because one of them got kicked off. I believe it's Monte is the one that's still there. She took one look at Marvin or Monte, the one that's still there. And it looked like she was ready to risk all that shit talking she was talking in the interviews. I can see the showmans. I hope y'all don't do it. Her eyes were fixated on him all last night. I said, Taylor, girl, don't do it. What is this pageantry posing? I miss Michigan. I'm like, you wasn't giving this in the interviews. I don't like it. She gives me, I'm looking down on everyone. You guys got to look up at me. I really don't rock with that kind of personality. I feel like Taylor is going home first. She already hating Taylor and playing her. I seen that in the Twitter streets that Paloma wants Taylor out bad. The Twitter, I was convinced the black person was going home first after last night. I was convinced. But Twitter today is telling me that Daniel likes a few of the black people and he's kind of not rocking with Alyssa and Paloma. So let me go through the cast and then we're going to get into it because I'm confused. I need y'all to explain to me these rules that Julie talking about. You can't be nominated, but you can still go home. I don't know. Taylor is gorgeous. She reminds me of Kenya Moore in the best ways. I think she will give good television, but in the house, that pageantry, I'm a queen. People ain't gonna rock with that. I know what she say, she like mayonnaise. I don't know what that means, but I do remember Paloma was like, I like mayonnaise. And I'm like, of all the special talents, you like mayonnaise, girl. Taylor is not a vibe with everyone. I hope she does not get in the showmance with Monte. I don't think Monte would do it, but Taylor is ready. Taylor is ready. We're making the girls' alliance. The two girls saying we need to make another alliance because they aren't going to win shit. I don't know. Taylor was talking mad shit that she was athletic and I want to get through the cast before I deep dive into episode 1 because I got a lot to say. She did bro in the thing for the backstage. I don't know what that means. But let's move on. But Taylor completely changed my mind about her. Daniel, I think I still like Daniel if he doesn't put up 2 black people, because in my mind, since Pooch already put the backstage people, the ones who dropped in the competitions first, in the backstage, which I still don't understand the background people, but it's only fair to me for Daniel to nominate the people who dropped second, which would be Jasmine and Amira, because that bullshit ass Pearson competition, I'm gonna get into that in a second too. So I feel like, to be fair, he would nominate Jasmine and Amira, because he'd be like, well, y'all dropped second. So there you go. If he doesn't nominate the black people, I still rock with you, Daniel. We'll see. We'll see. Terrence, I like his vibe. I knew I was going to like Chi-Town. I'm happy I picked him on my team. He's 47. I don't know how he's going to fit in with these young people, but Chi-Town seems smooth, calm. If he could lay low, maybe 4 or 5 evictions and find a sweet alliance, I can see it for Terrence. I really can. So my opinion is the same about Terrence. Brittany completely changed. That hypnotic, weird. I don't want to call people weird. I don't, because we all aren't the same. I understand. But Brittany would get on my last nerve. That eclectic, hypnotizing, reading the signs, calm psychiatrist talk would aggravate me. I'm too raw. I'm too this for that calm meditation. Like, that would aggravate me, and Brittany has already aggravated me on my TV screen. Already. Hey, Kamisha. Hey, Zuda. Hey, Davion. Backstage, they are safe but can't vote on anything. Kamisha, I just completely don't understand. I know they backstage, they can't vote, but they can't be nominated. But Julie said they could still go home. So I'm like, how are they going home? They can be backdoored. But backdooring is still a nomination. I'm completely confused about the rules, but Pops, everybody likes Terrence. Everyone shout out Kamisha. Hey, Kamisha. Quirky, that's the word. That quirky stuff in the house would aggravate me, because I'm aggravated through the TV. I don't like all that calm, and we all need a good therapist, every once in a while, but I ain't watching Big Brother to be calm. I'm looking for the rah-rah, but everybody can't be. That's why my ass would be evicted first. My ass, I don't know if I can make it. I want to try it. We'll see. I have to work on a lot of self-control. Amira, I like. I had Amira wrong. I prejudged Amira based off of how she answered the questions for Us Weekly. But seeing her on the TV, I feel like I can vibe with Amira, but I feel they've already said Amira not rocking with the black girls. Her and Jasmine don't want to work with Taylor. Now, Taylor could just be on a damn nerve. So I'm not going to 100% hold that against Jasmine and Amira until I see the show for myself. Because Taylor would work my nerve too. So I don't want to say they not cookout-ish, but I like Amira. I completely changed my mind about her. I'm here for it. Pooch. Now, Pooch, you better be happy, Pooch. I didn't have time to upload these tweets I saw on the internet. Everybody was telling me Pooch is problematic. Even Charles said he doesn't look trustworthy. Look at his slick back hair and them ice blue eyes. And I was like, I like Pooch. He ready to play the game. I'm going to give everyone a fair chance until you give me a reason not to. I think he just gave me a reason not to. Now, I just looked at Twitter before I did this live, maybe 30 minutes before I saw the live. So I didn't have time to upload these tweets. But I'm gonna try to show you this. Now, these tweets are from 2013, which If we round up, that's 10 years ago because it's 2022. So I'm an accountant. I should be able to do this math like this. 10 years ago, that would make him 14. So he probably did these when he was around 14 or 15 years old. For people to say the N-word in tweets at 14 and 15, they knew what the fuck they were saying. Now, if you was 8 or 9, I might give you a slide. You might have heard your mama say that and you were repeating. But at 14 and 15, you knew what the fuck you were saying. You knew what you were tweeting. I'm over Pooch. And I kind of had a feeling he was going to be problematic, but I didn't want to prejudge. I didn't want to judge him. But I'm going to see if y'all can see these tweets. Now, this seems to be his Twitter account. These could be fake. This looked like a picture of him when he was around 14 or 15. And he has a tweet saying, what it say? I can't read it backwards, but y'all can see it. Talk to me, niggas. He using the N-word. Bold on the Twitter. Now, that was 2013. Here's another picture where he's posting his brother and he's using a homophobic slur. And I don't even want to say the homophobic slur. But you can see it. That's his Twitter. That's his brother. And you see he done used a little homophobic slur. I just saw these tweets. I could get finished with this live and they might say somebody created those tweets out of nowhere to sabotage him. I don't know. But they look kind of real to me. Pooch, you on my shit list. I ain't rocking with you. And I think I picked you for my fantasy team. I was trying to like you from the interview and the game talk. Like I like to rock with people who talk good game. Didn't I say this when we was talking about why is CBS waiting 24 hours before the live show to announce the cast? I said because there's some problematic people that they want on the show. And they want us to not have enough time to investigate. Now, I ain't investigating your ass, no way, because I ain't got that kind of time. But I will look at Twitter, and when the Twitter investigators upload and post, I will be looking at that. But they had enough time for America's Got Talent to call them and be like, oh, well, Marvin is on our show, so we don't want him on your show. Y'all had enough time to replace Marvin, who ain't did nothing but want to showcase his talent on another network. But you ain't had time to keyboard and find this. I'm over it. Let's move on. So Pooch is on my shit list. Everything he does will be eyeballed with my black woman eyes. And take that how you might. I'm going to look for him to be doing problematic stuff throughout the whole game. It is what it is. Now, not Daniel, what the hell is his name? Turner, your sister got you on notice. Now, I ain't seen it yet with my own eyes, and I'm trying to give you a fair chance, but you on notice, Turner, too. I know, and I wanted to like Pooch. I drafted him. I wanted him to give me a good game, but now I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you. Let's move on. Who next? So we can go ahead and get into the actual episode. Nicole, I completely changed my mind about Nicole. I like her. I be prejudging people. I think she said something in the interview that I didn't like. I think she liked Derek and Cody, and I was like, I gotta stop doing that. But once I got introduced to Nicole and I saw her personality, I really like her. And she's one of the people I'm really rooting for. I really like her. I feel like she's a Casey vibe. I'm just hoping she's more entertaining than Casey. That's all I'm hoping from Nicole. Indy is another one I read all wrong. I don't want to be mean. And I probably prejudged Indy too, because in the pregame interview, she was talking nonsense. She act like she was a plant. She ain't never heard nothing about Big Brother, but she said she's a super fan of Big Brother Brazil. She's from Brazil, right? Yes. So she understands the game, and she's so excited she got to play here on Big Brother USA. Something about Indy, I can't put my finger on it, and it's not even a racist vibe or any kind of problematic vibe. It's just something about Indy I don't like. And I'm entitled to not like people. You know, you are too. Alyssa, after I figured out Alyssa is friends with the hater ass Alyssa from BB23 that want revenge over there on USA, the challenge. Another, I'm not going to say problematic like Pooch, but I feel like Alyssa has told her not to trust the black people. Don't get cooked out again. So I feel like Alyssa's intentions is also to get revenge for her friend Alyssa and not to be outsmarted by a black person. Let me quit talking in code. She don't want to get outsmarted like her friend Alyssa. Where in, I just feel like the other Alyssa probably filled her head with so much doom and gloom about how she got. I already cussed Alyssa out earlier and say what now, but I just feel like she tainted the game. I feel like she filled this Alyssa's girl's head. I've already been confirmed on Twitter that this Alyssa does not like Taylor for I don't know what reason. Now, mind you, Taylor could be doing too much Miss USA in the house, but I'm going to believe that Alyssa told Alyssa, don't trust the black people, girl. Go ahead and get them out first. At least get half of them out first so you can get to the end. That's how I feel. You can't tell me no difference. And I drafted her for my fantasy team too. Damn it, next time we got to watch episode 1 before we start drafting people. Nothing against Joseph. I think they already knew Marvin wasn't going to be on the cast because they already had Joseph. They did. Like, Joseph already had his intro packet, but why even show us? I wouldn't have been as upset if Joseph would have just been there up front because I like Joseph. I really appreciate, him talking about his family, his culture, and everyone deserves to be the first. What did he say? The first? Lord, I forgot where he said he from. I want to say he said Palestine, but shit, my memory bad. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But I like Joseph, and he fine. Some good eye candy. I will look at him on my TV screen. So I'm rooting for Joseph. I just didn't like how he got slid in there and they moved Marvin out the way. They should have just put Joseph up there from the beginning and we wouldn't have anything to side eye production at. We don't need another Casey. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping she's more entertaining than Casey. She reminds me of a Casey, and it could just be because I don't know if Casey is Filipino. I don't want to get people race wrong, but it could be just because they seem to have the same nationality. But I'm hoping she's more entertaining, and at least if she a private chef, she gonna be in there cooking for the house. Some good food. I really don't like Indy so far. She's so funny. Oh, you do like Indy, and she seems to be with people. With what people? I don't know. This is just episode 1. Like I said, I could change my opinion 81 more times. But after episode 1, I don't like Indy. We'll see. She might grow on me if she lasts. Right. Alyssa's already going in biased against Taylor. I agree. She does not want another Tiffany in that house. And I'm not going to say Taylor is Tiffany, but if we had to pick one of the 3 black women to be Tiffany, it probably would have been Taylor. But I feel like Taylor is acting. She needs to be herself because I'm over the Miss USA. I'm really over it. But no, she's going after Taylor because she thinks she's too seductive. Oh, with the guys and can easily get them on her side. Well, girl, look in the mirror. It could be more than one bad bitch in the house. I'm never going to diss another woman for being too seductive when I look in the mirror and see bad bitch myself. So that shows your insecurity. No, don't get me started. I wish if he was already right, he should have already been a solid cast member and not slid through. Alyssa dry snitching to Alyssa. Yeah, they friends. So she was dry snitching. I believe it. So you really thinking her salty ass trying to hate? Yes. Because she over there hating on the USA. So yes, I believe she told her friends because somebody already admitted, wasn't it Alyssa? Alyssa already admitted in one of those challenge interviews that somebody told her, if you see Shan on the show, get rid of Shan. So somebody already told her to hate on Shan. And I want to know who that hater was. So you best to believe Alyssa told her friend Alyssa to hate on the black people that might be like Tiffany. I'm just saying. I believe it. Prove me wrong. I don't know. Any more house guests before I get into the actual episode? Monte, love. I feel like he threw that challenge. I'm gonna get into it when I get into the challenge, but and Monty, his ass is huge. Like they already said, Michael, Kyle, and somebody else was already 6'3", 6'4". What is Monty, like 6'6", 6'7"? He was towering over Kyle. Fine. I'm a little bit worried. I'm hoping Daniel won't put him up first. I kind of seen on Twitter it's a boys alliance brewing. If it saves Monty and Joseph, I'll be here for it. I'll be here for it. But whew, very handsome. I don't like this brown shirt, but it ain't. I hope he got some better outfits. And his jeans was a little bit too tight, but still very sexy. Now, Turner, I said, Turner, you on the notice list. I don't know about you yet. I'm not going to prejudge off what your sister said, but if anybody put up Nan's tweet like they put up Pooch's tweet, you on my shit list too. But you guys, I like Turner. Like, I like looking around his little shop. I like looking at him making them little rugs and shit. I said, them rugs look cute. I don't know yet if I can support, because I don't support problematic people, but I kind of like Turner, and I really want to see him play the game. So I'm really hoping nothing comes out about Turner. But it is what it is. Last and definitely not least, Michael. I've liked Michael from the beginning. He's on my fantasy team. One thing I want to talk about, I'm allergic to cats, so them cats will get on my nerve. But how much time, free time, do you have to have in your life? Because I consider myself a Big Brother super fan. I just might not have the memory of these 30, 20-year-olds. Like, I don't remember as much shit as they remember. But who has the time to sit around writing Big Brother Bibles, 30-page notebooks of Big Brother strategy? I heard another Big Brother contestant wrote a whole Big Brother book. Who has that kind of time in their life? And you're just doing it for fun. It's not like you selling this shit. You're just doing it for fun in hopes and prayers that you can make it on Big Brother one day. I mean, if that's what you like to do. Joseph could have replaced someone that wasn't problematic on the cast from the start. He could have replaced let's go ahead and get in the show. I'm gonna get in these comments and we're gonna get in the show. Because production, I see you with them fucking festival tickets. I agree. He could have replaced Pooch or Turner, but like I said from the beginning, they released that stuff 24 hours because they wanted them people in the house. And we just gonna have to watch it unfold. I think they like it. I like him as a player. That's Turner. I do too. I'm hoping he doesn't disappoint me. I'm ready for episode 2 because that was everything. That is when it really will begin. And let's go ahead and talk about it. Y'all, I'm going to come back to y'all comments. So the episode starts 4x4. They enter the house, find these tickets, whatever. Y'all saw it. I miss old school episode 1s. I like when everyone goes in the house half and half at the same time. They hug, they kiss, they jump around, they run, look at their rooms. They sit down, have champagne, give bullshit ass stories. I like to see who's going to lie about their career, who's going to lie about their age, who's going to lie about how much money they make. You know, I like to see how they introduce themselves to the other players. And then you go out in the backyard and do the HOH competition. I missed that from episode 1. I really did. So they did a little 20-second run around the house, look at everything, and then they got to go take their ticket in the backyard. This was straight up bullshit. scanning tickets. They weren't scanning them tickets. They put people where they wanted them to be. That was very strategically done placement behind the scenes. Because you can't tell me that Pooch just was lucky enough to find the fucking golden ticket. If production really wanted to have authentic, they wanted us to really believe people were finding certain tickets and it was all in the up and up, they could have did golden tickets, let them unwrap the ticket. Oh, I got porta potty. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got the whatever they call the king of the back door, whatever the ticket was called. I'm the king of the back door. So that would have been like, I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, they really found the golden ticket. But y'all sitting up there scanning shit. Y'all scanning it. Julie ain't even said it yet. It ain't even registered on the screen. I know y'all back there pushing buttons. You can't fool me. But production, I'm going to let you have that. And I was willing to let y'all rock with Pooch being the backdoor king until these tweets came out today. Now it makes me feel like, because you remember when Pooch told the girl in the blue dress to come up, Taylor was going to come up, and he was like, nah, the belly dancer girl. I feel like he picked them white women. I'm just going to say how I feel now that after I read these tweets, he picked the white women, so it'll be all the black people available to go on the block. I'm going to come save y'all a little bit. And we don't know what the twist may be, but at least y'all will be safe. You know, can't be nominated. Let's go ahead and let them all be open for nomination. That's how I'm feeling right now. And everything Pooch does in this game, I got my black girl eyeballs on you. The fact that they put the first four, right. How the first four people come in the house all got the porta potty. It was a setup. It was a setup. Now let's go ahead and talk about it, because I feel like a lot of people threw this competition. So the first group of people, the first competition is the porta potties. Day one, Angie would have been irritated and cussing out production. You ain't about to fuck up my good clothes with this blue dye, and everybody else just got to put on some earrings and hang on to a handlebar. Jasmine, that little pink blazer with the feathers on the bottom was cute. I wish you would have had on some heels or wedges or something. Them white gym shoes wasn't it. But Jasmine looked really cute just to sit up there and get her dress ruined by slime. I would have been over it. I know you got to act all carnival game. Yeah, haha. You got to act all corny and stuff. And I know how to act a little bit. But day one, and you ain't even let me go put on my athletic clothes, Angie would have been pissed. They all kind of played it off good. And I think after they realized they was going to be slimed, they kind of said, okay, we're going to try to win this shit, because I ain't trying to get slimed in my good clothes. Now, a part of me feels like, check me in the comments if you disagree, a part of me feels like Kyle won that final sliming thing. And mind you, I was playing along at home. I would have got all them answers right. I feel like Kyle won that, but they gave it to Monty. Because not only is Monty towering over everyone in the house, now we also have to make this athletic looking black man look super smart, because he don't want a mental competition day one. And that's what makes me feel like Monty threw that puzzle with Monty. You should have won that. You should have won that, got the power, fuck the rest of the game. Because I really feel like Monty getting ready to get backdoor. Monty or Taylor. I feel it, but we shall see. We're going to let the week progress. Now, I'm going to jump over here to the handlebar competition next, which was the merchant stand. All they had to do was hold on. And I was like, hold up. Y'all lifting them off the ground. It ain't no soft cushion, no bubbles, no balls, no foam. They just got to drop when their arms get too tired and hit the stage. I said, oh, y'all about to have another Christmas out here with their ankle broke. I just didn't like that. I personally would have not participated. I'm like, I ain't about to twist my ankle on day one, holding on to these handlebars. And then for this to be an endurance comp, everybody dropped in like 30 seconds. I'm like, y'all can't hold on for 10, 20 seconds. So I really feel like people purposely dropped out of that competition. A lot of people threw it. I feel like, and I want this to be a debate question for tomorrow night. I don't want to get into it too deep. Let me write it down. Should you win HOH number one? I feel like HOH number one is the most important HOH of every season. You should never throw HOH number one. And I feel like a lot of people, especially on that handlebar competition, threw that. And Alyssa, you shouldn't have threw it first, because I definitely feel like, Alyssa, you couldn't hold on. But moving on, that's a debate question for tomorrow. I have another debate question for Big Brother tomorrow too. Okay. Monty won it. Yeah, I mean, he won it, but I kind of felt like, because Kyle's hand was hovering the button, Monty's hand was back here and he went like this. So you telling me somebody who go like this buzzed in faster than somebody who go like this? I don't know, but production knew. Now let's talk about the last competition and why I feel like that was completely unfair. Because when we just sliding earrings on our face, that's a comp. Number two, the camera was not on everybody. The camera was on Turner the entire time. So we don't know who was in first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. Hey, Miguel, it kind of made me feel like Turner was going to win this regardless. But anyway, I didn't like that competition. It was very lazy. I wish they would have put maybe a hot dog eating. You know, at carnivals, who go to the carnival to get a tattoo or a piercing? You already got your piercing when you get there. They should have made it some kind of eating competition, a dance competition. Like it should have been something else besides putting earrings all over our face. They could have had a cute little mint, so that you didn't want it to be long, little mini pies, and make them get their face all nasty. You know, since everybody else had to get slime, now they gotta ruin their makeup. And make them eat a mini pie, and whoever eat the mini pie first with their hands behind their back win. And then that's easy. But anyway, we get to the final competition. Who won it? Monty, Turner, Daniel. They got to create a drum puzzle. The puzzle was only fucking 3 pieces that make a circle. And Monty was in the lead. Monty threw the first HOH. I don't care what nobody else say. It's not that hard to put together that 3-circle drum. He had the lead. He had all little sticks up, the symbols up. He already had everything put together, and then he's sitting back fumbling on how to put together the drum pieces for the main, I guess that's the bass drum, you know, the one they beat with their foot. I don't know. A part of me, once I first saw it, I was like, yeah, Daniel is a musician. He gonna win this. But we're gonna get into that tomorrow night. For Let's Debate, I want to know, would you throw the first HOH or not? Think about your answers. I know y'all coming back for Ostella tomorrow night. We're going to debate about that tomorrow night. But okay, Daniel wins it. Congratulations. The whole episode was a bunch of bullshit carnival games. Usually the first HOH is kind of endurance, where they hold on to something or they swing off of something, and it was very lackluster, and we didn't get to know anybody. And then we get to figure out what the backdoor king is. The backdoor king, is it the backdoor king? The backstage king. He the backstage king. I could have the name all wrong. Y'all put in the chat if I got it all wrong. He's safe for the week. He can't be nominated. He can't compete in any competitions. But he can compete for HOH next week. That's it. Oh, that's Luca Angelo. What?
I'm going to the gym.
Okay. That was my son. So he get to be the backdoor king. And so the backdoor king get to nominate 3 people to be in the background with him. But the 3 people are safe. They can't be nominated. They can't compete, but they can still go home. I'm still very confused on how they can still go home. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me. Because in my mind, and then America, y'all voting. I ain't voting because I don't give a damn about bad Angie. I'm just not voting. But no, we get to vote to keep one of them safe. And at first I tweeted, I'm like, why are we voting to keep them safe? Nobody gonna backdoor them. And then somebody said, girl, you can't be backdoored because you still have to be nominated. So I'm like, well, what we voting for them for? If you can't be nominated, how you still get to go home? I'm completely confused. Put in the chat if you are going to vote. Who would you vote for? Brittany, Alyssa, or Paloma? All of them was on my I don't care list. So that's probably why I'm not voting. I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. Twitter seems to want Brittany to be safe. At least Brittany is a super fan, and I would like to see how she plays the game over Paloma. Or I really want Alyssa to go. Let's go ahead and get hater ass Alyssa, who playing for her friend Alyssa, on up out the game. So I would not vote for her. Not at all. Y'all saying Paloma, she's stirring up the most drama right now. Okay, I got to get on Twitter and look at the live feeds. I really haven't seen Paloma stir up anything. Let's discuss some of the things I pulled from Twitter. I already showed y'all the racist ass tweets from Pooch. Yeah, I showed y'all that. So they said in one live feed, they said Kyle was telling Pooch that he likes Monty. Pooch is saying, yeah, Monty is a good guy. He reminds me of Xavier. Right there, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. That tells me you willing to work with Monty for a little bit, but you gonna backstab his ass at some point, because if he reminds you of Xavier and Xavier wins, you ain't gonna let him get too far. I think it was Brittany way more than Paloma. I agree, Zuda. Kyle comes back and said, yeah, he's a very well-spoken guy and he likes Joe too. Pooch says, no, they said they want to create a guys and alliance, and Pooch says he could see Joe rubbing people the wrong way. Now, who is Joe? Because everybody got all these nicknames. Because I thought Joe was Pooch. I don't know. But it looks like Pooch and Kyle are working together and they want to create some kind of guys alliance. I did see on Twitter that Kyle, Joseph, maybe Joseph is Joe. Yeah, Joseph. Okay. Because Pooch's name is Joe too, right? I'm so confused. But Kyle, not Daniel, Monty, Joseph, and Michael, the Catman, all volunteered to be have-nots. So once I saw that, I said, I wonder if they're going to put together some kind of guys alliance, since they all want to be have-nots in that swimming pool room together. So we shall see. I'm down for it a little bit, but I don't trust Pooch. I need y'all to see through Pooch quick, fast, in a hurry, and get his ass on up and out. Him and Alyssa. I was going to vote for Paloma, but after her and Alyssa were jealous of Taylor's gorgeous self, they could both go. It's always some people jealous. I don't understand, because for the most part, I don't hate on no woman. But for the most part, I want to say something shady. But for the most part, 99.9% of these women are gorgeous. They are. They all are beautiful in their own right. How can you be mad at another woman when, if you look in the mirror and you see gorgeous on yourself? I just don't understand it. They're saving Brittany because she's quirky and it'll be fun to watch on feeds. It won't be fun for me to watch because all that quirky shit to get on my nerve. But I want to see gameplay, Alyssa. Not hypnotize me with your soft therapist talk, Alyssa. Okay, Joseph is Joe. Pooch is just gonna have to stay Pooch because it can't be two Joes in the house. When are we going to go live about the Challenge USA? Andrew, the Challenge USA will be tomorrow night with Ostella because if I'm honest with you all, I have not watched. As soon as I turn this live off, I'm going to go get me something to eat and then sit down and watch it because yesterday I worked a full day. And then after Wednesday night is my favorite night to go to the gym. So I went to the gym and I didn't leave the gym to 7. I didn't get home to 8. After I showered and everything, it was 8:30, 9 o'clock. I had to watch All Stars 3. Then I turned on Big Brother. I couldn't stay up and do an all-nighter and watch the Challenge USA. So that's on tonight's table. And then also tomorrow on Kamisha Reviews, I got to confirm with her one more time. I want to say at 3 p.m. tomorrow on Kamisha Reviews, we're going to review the Challenge USA. And Ayana is going to be on the panel too. And I really want to fan out, but I feel like I got to be so professional because I love Ayana. I really do. But I have to be professional. I'm going to fan out for like 5 seconds and then get into it. But I'll definitely put it on the community wall when that live will go up too. Okay, who else tweeted? Now they said Amira was talking shit about Taylor, and this time Amira was talking to Brittany, but Brittany likes Taylor, so she changed the subject. So Amira doesn't like. Are the girls really jealous of Taylor? All the girls, really? I do want to see Britt do some belly dancing. And one thing I like about Brittany, she's very confident because some people who are a little bit thicker, body positivity, might be self-conscious to be rolling their belly all around. Now, not me, because I do it all the time when I hit up an island or something. But she gives me that confident vibe, and I'm here for that with Brittany. And I want to see some belly dancing too. Now, that I want to see. Yes, Andrew, you have to be there. And that's all I pulled from Twitter because I just went on Twitter a little bit. So I kind of felt like the girls, like you all said, the girls are hating on Taylor. And you said Taylor not doing nothing because I kind of feel like Taylor could be waving her hand too much and that would irritate me too. But you said Taylor isn't doing anything. They just being some hateration because she's beautiful and the guys are looking, I'm assuming. But I'm not going to like that. I guess we got to wait to Sunday, but I will be up on the live feeds. And there's a Boys Alliance brewing. I also saw on Twitter that Daniel does not want to put up Monte, but that does not mean that Pooch, Kyle, and some others can convince him on the back door. Until I see Thursday night and I see who walk out this door, my breath is being held. I'm holding my breath. I don't want Monte to go home first. Put it in the chat real quick, y'all. Who do you think could go home first? Just off of episode 1, who do you think's in danger to go home first? I feel like it's Taylor and Monte. I think Taylor is coming across wrong. She's not good at the social right now. That could be it. I feel like they told her, you're a pageant winner, play this up, because most people don't walk around talking about, because when did she win this? I mean, how long ago? Did she just win? I don't know. But most people don't walk around waving like this because Bailey was a pageant winner and Bailey didn't walk around the house like that. And it's something about Taylor I can't put my finger on, but she's rubbing me the wrong way. But I can't gauge off of Twitter if it's hateration or if she's rubbing people the wrong way. I'm ready for episode 2 as well, Zuda. I'm ready. I feel like we got a long wait to Sunday night, but they should have premiered the show Sunday, so we only have to jump right to Wednesday, Thursday, but it is what it is. Taylor is gorgeous. I won't take that from her. She does look like a model. I tweeted last night, she reminds me of Kenya Moore in a good way. Both very beautiful women. So I'm so glad they did a live movie in. But was it really live? I'm not happy with the movie. It was too long. An hour and 30 minutes of them doing carnival games was too much. And so now I don't watch the live feeds like that, you all. You know me. I watch the live feeds on Twitter, which means I only watch the clips that people deem important clips to upload to Twitter. So if the real live feeders don't think it's important enough to go to Twitter, I don't know that it happens. And I enjoy seeing the cast interact with each other for the first time. I enjoy seeing them hug each other. I enjoy seeing them introduce themselves because we know the bio. We just saw their bio package. I like seeing if they're going to tell the truth, like I'm really a lawyer or I'm a kindergarten teacher. Like I enjoy seeing if they're going to lie or tell the 100% truth about themselves. And I feel like we're robbed of all of that unless they're going to flash back to that moment on Wednesday or Sunday or whenever the show come on next. Is it Sunday? I guess we don't have that long of a wait. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Have to be a little patient. I don't even know, to be honest. I was where you're coming from, Angie, with Taylor, but hopefully she can try a different approach. She can, because sometimes you only have that one chance to make a good first impression. And I think her first impression was wrong. Now, I think she can change our minds at home. I don't know if she can change people's minds in the house. Like if you living with somebody and you turned off by them, sometimes, you know, especially catty girls, you can build friendships just on not liking the same person. So that's sad. That's sad. The cast photos, yes, the cast photos were atrocious. Like the ones they released in the little article, atrocious. Whoever did the face tunes made everyone look much older than what they really were. A lot of their skin looked like they need moisturizer. And then when I saw the show, I was like, okay, everybody looks good. So whoever did the cast photos, a mess. Fire them. Don't hire them again. They stayed up on feet to 8 a.m. Okay. Y'all watch feeds to 8 a.m. Sometimes I will turn it on. Like, say Saturday. Nothing really comes on TV Saturday, but like Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if I'm bored, I'll turn on the live feeds and see what's going on. But I don't have that kind of time. I can't believe they stayed up in the house to 8 a.m. I guess they were running off adrenaline and excitement of being in the house. That's what I was saying, because they had the exact same clothes. All right. They did have on the exact same clothes as that interview and the exact same hair. And you're right. They did all of that stuff in one day. Maybe that's why the face tunes look so bad. They ain't have enough time to edit. That's a good point, Zuda. That's a good point. You didn't have nothing else to do. I would have fell asleep. I guess because I'm older, I can do a good 2 a.m. if I'm partying. Or if I'm really if I'm really binge watching a good show, I might give y'all a good 2 a.m. But after that, I'm knocked out. Knocked out. Not today. I just had it playing in the background. Oh, okay. Playing in the background I might start doing that at work, because I usually play stuff on my phone and listen on my headphones. I might start looking at the live feeds at work and seeing if something pop off during the day. That's a good idea. Play it in the background. You're right. Oh, you can rewind the live feeds. Oh, I did not know that. And just watch when people look like they're scheming. Oh, y'all putting me up on game. Okay. I didn't know you could rewind the live feeds. I might do that. Because, see, Twitter is biased. People on Twitter might just put up what they want people to see. They might not put up all the good stuff. But I usually listen to like Taryn on Rob Has a Podcast, and the mom and the daughter. One of their name is Rose, ain't it? I don't forgot their name. But the mom and the daughter YouTube channel where they go over the live feeds, I listen to them during the day as well, and they tell me, like, that's their job, to tell me what's going on in live feeds. Because Big Brother is a show I don't mind being spoiled at all. That's the only show. The crazy thing, they didn't talk game at all. Yeah, you're just trying to get to know people. I'm kind of expecting maybe today, tomorrow, before nominations are made, people are going to start hitting up Daniel talking game because they don't want to be nominated. Live feeds on the desktop laptop, not on mobile. Oh, so if I watch live feeds on my laptop, I can rewind. What if I'm watching it on Paramount Plus on the big TV? Can I rewind? Y'all, you ain't got to put me on game. I'm not about to rewind the live feeds. Like, maybe if you all told me, Angie, you got to watch this such and such day, such and such time on the live feeds, then I will go back and rewind it. But on the regular, too many shows to review. Love Island getting ready to come on, so I'm not gonna have enough time to keep up with it. But if you follow me, Kiss My Cheeks TV on Instagram, many of you do, and many of you DM me. I appreciate all the DMs. If you let me know such and such day, such and such time, get to rewinding, I will do that. I will do that. I honestly starting to dislike live feeds today. They just have been talking about their lives and their families and friends, etc. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. I mean, you got to get to know people first to see if you want to work with them. What do you have in common with them? Are they a vibe? You know, you kind of got to do that first. Quick question. Do y'all watch the live feeds on Paramount Plus? That's the only place I know to watch them because I have Amazon Prime and my Paramount Plus is free on Amazon Prime. That's the only place I know to watch the live feeds. Is it Showtime? I think it's Showtime. One of them channels have Big Brother After Dark, and every time I turn it on, they be showing bubbles and cats and all that. They'll never be doing nothing on Big Brother After Dark, so I don't watch that. But I am about to end this. I've been talking for an hour now, and I'm going to say my voice for tomorrow night. Oh, Stella, I am going to grab me some Stella Rosa and have a good time tomorrow night with you all. Tomorrow night, we will be getting into All Stars 3 Final, the Challenge USA Episode 1, and we're going to debate a few Big Brother questions. The first debate question is, if it was you, would you win the first HOH? Like, how important is the first HOH? You're throwing it or you winning it? I'm going to say my answer. I feel like you already know my answer, but we're going to debate this tomorrow night on Ostella. The second Let's Debate question for Ostella tomorrow night is, for future Black contestants, do you feel the cookout hindered their future gameplay? Like, will people always feel like all the Black people are working together? Will certain Black people go out of their way to prove there's no longer a cookout? You know, I just want to know, because that was masterful, perfect gameplay. All 6 Black people, all 6 in the final 6. It was a perfect strategy, and I give it up for Tiffany and Xavier for executing it, you know, putting it together and executing it perfectly. I really like how they did that. But that's a debate question for tomorrow night. Get y'all answers ready. We're going to talk about it in the chat. Do you think it's going to hinder Black contestants' future gameplay? And if so, for how long? But we're going to get in that tomorrow. Don't put in the chat right now. We're going to get into that tomorrow. Yes, Davion, tomorrow is going to be great. I'm going to grab me a whole bottle of Stella because I feel like it might be a long live and I might need to get to quench my thirst. And I really haven't drank alcohol in a really long time, besides a little bit of tequila. Just a little bit, but yes, we're going to get into that tomorrow. Yes. So I can't wait to talk about that. I really want to get into that. And then we're going to review the other 2 shows. So until tomorrow night, you all have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Don't let these people stress you out on a Friday. You know, have a good Friday at work. Do not get stressed right before the weekend. And remember to go to the liquor store, get your drink together for Ostella. And look at the community wall. As soon as I confirm 100% that it's a 3 o'clock live tomorrow with Kamisha and Ayana, I will post it on my community wall. And I'll be with Ayana and Kamisha talking about the Challenge USA. And it's once we confirm the time, it's going to be that time every week. So I can't wait to do that. So like the video, you all get in the comments because I'm getting ready to end the live. So put your comments out there and I will have good conversation in the comments as well if you're on the rewatch. Share the video, subscribe to Kiss My Chicks TV, and have a good night. Bye.